Colorado. Avs currently minus 175 favorites to win the title. It's not often, though, you can get back-to-back champs here, Paul Bruno, at plus 150 odds. That's the situation, though, with Tampa going for the repeat here. So which side of this makes the most sense for you ahead of this series?
Look, this is going to be a great series, Emerson. It pits the two-time defending champs against the most dynamic offense in the Western Conference. The Avs have really relied heavily on an overwhelming attack to vanquish their opponents, and now need to lean on that strength even more to win this series. Cale Makar and Nate McKinnon need to stay on top of their games to give the Avs that better-than-average chance to win. But I'm very comfortable going to the other side and taking Tampa as the underdog. Look what they've done. They've shown that they still have what it takes to win. All-world goaltending, a tower of power leading their stout defense, and a captain who does nothing but score clutch goals. And I think that I haven't even named their most important player yet in these playoffs. The whole team has demonstrated that they are willing to sacrifice their bodies and do whatever it takes to win. I'll take the Lightning to win it all.
Okay, AJ, what do you want to do here, man? The high-flying Avalanche, they just cruise through the West, dude.
Yeah, man. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of options here. Paul's call to take Tampa straight up at plus 150. That's great value. I'm not sure I want to risk minus 175 on Colorado here. You could go the Avs minus a game and a half. You get plus 110 on that. Not totally certain I want to bank on that. I think what I ultimately have landed on is Tampa Bay plus a game and a half comes in at minus 130. You get some value, obviously, if the Lightning win. If it goes to game 7, you'll get paid either way, regardless of who comes out on top. So I've been hemming and hawing all over the place on this one. I think I'm going to land at Tampa plus 150 on the series spread as my bet here.
All right, Geoff. So odds makers giving the Avs, north of a 61% chance of winning this series here.
Yeah, and I think it should be greater. So I'm going to go against both these guys and suggest that I think Colorado wins in a hashtag Avalanche because – the Lightning are a great team, and it doesn't feel good picking against Tampa Bay. I mean, obviously, get them not having lost the playoff series in a while is a big thing. But the Avalanche have proven time and time again this year they are in a different tier. They are in an absolute different tier. They're in rarefied air right now, and I think it's going to come through against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And what did we see in the first couple games against the Oilers? The Avalanche with home shift, just getting that momentum, just the legs moving. And eventually just wears down the other teams to where the goals just come in bunches. And I don't think that you're going to see that much difference with the Tampa Bay. I think that the bottom 6 is just too much speed. So I'd like the Lightning. I mean, I think that, obviously if they can somehow grab game 1, this series will go 6. I just don't think that that's what's going to happen. I think that Colorado is clearly the better team here. I think 5-on-5 it'll show. And I think that people are worrying a little bit, and this number has come down a little bit. Let's not forget, like Colorado was minus 225 a few days ago when the Eastern Conference Series was still going on. I think it's very bettable at minus 175, and I like Colorado at plus 110, what AJ threw out to finish this in 6 or less. I think you could even go 5 or less. So I'm big on Colorado. I think they get it done, and I'm very much looking at this as like the mid 80s, kind of when the Oilers finally knocked off the Islanders and stopped their dynasty. So we'll see what happens.